Hi everyone, it's Practical Mommy, and today I'm visiting with Mary Jo Corcoran, who is a certified parent coach. She's been working with families for 28 years and specializes especially in that middle school teen time frame. And today we were talking about how to let go, which is obviously relevant for that teen space, teen parenting. How to allow your kids to make some of their own mistakes. That's a big one.
This is a tough one.
Yeah.
Not many of us as parents want this to happen because mostly we're worried about what will happen if I don't. And so I think it's important that this is not, it doesn't start at a certain age. It really starts in the very beginning of letting go. But it's more serious as they get older because the consequences become bigger.
Right,
and if they start to rely on us more, that creates more of a dependency, which is the opposite of what we really want. And so we start when they're tweens, and we make sure that, you know, you may help them and support them, but that doesn't mean you're doing everything. So even at 12, you may be teaching them how to do their laundry. It may be the beginning stages of some of those things that later on they have to know and do when they're in college or on their own. The bigger piece of letting go is doing it in small steps. That's the ideal, is that as they grow, you start to begin to say, what if I didn't help them right now? What would happen? And some of those small things, they could have a natural consequence so that they learn quickly. The other thing is once you do start to let go and they start to make mistakes, it creates, you want to create an attitude of, so what did you learn through that mistake? What will you do different next time?
What's a concrete example, say, of a task? Or I think a lot of the parents get nervous because when they're younger, the mistake can be something where, well, okay, if they don't do that, then they'll fall and they'll hurt themselves. When you're in the teen space, like you said, the risks are bigger, and they might not be making the right decisions when they're out partying with their friends, or if they don't turn in the paper, and then they get in real, big trouble at school.
And many of us are not willing to take on those consequences as parents. But I think the very beginning is if they forget their lunch. And so in elementary school, you may go ahead and bring the lunch up or make sure that they're covered. But in middle school, you might say, if it's more than once and it becomes a pattern, you might want to set up some different rules that if you do forget, you're not going to have a lunch. So what will you do? And so those are some simple ways. The other thing is, you hate to use homework as one of those examples because it does mean a grade, and grades mean all kinds of things. But I would say that on a daily basis that you provide them with the support of providing them a space to do their homework, a time to do their homework, and then an expectation that they're going to have it done. And gradually you back off on those things. But another example would be if they don't turn in their homework, they do get a lower grade. Because the examples just get bigger and larger.
I can definitely see that. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.